Hi, everyone, and a pleasant good afternoon to you wherever you may be. I am Tony Abatey, and we are live back here at Lions Field as the Fort Scott Greyhounds get set to take on the Cowley Tigers here today in a doubleheader. Both of these teams come in very good this season. They played earlier this week, of course, on Thursday in Arcs, 8 hits, no errors. It was a pitching day on Thursday in Arc City. The second game was even less scoring. 2-1 was the final score there in 7 innings. Fort Scott only got 2 hits in that second game, and we'll see what they can do here today. In Game 1, Fort Scott's Josh Polubinski was 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. Jarrett Nelson also had a couple of walks in that first matchup, and Owen Rush had 2 walks with a 1 for 2 day. Gavin Brumman got the start. He went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs on 5 hits, walked 3, struck out 1. So he had a pretty good day on the mound for the Greyhounds. In Game 2, Polubinski went 1 for 3. Aiden Slott went 1 for 2 with an RBI. And then Isaac Crittenden actually had a complete game in that one. He tossed the 6 innings and gave up 2 runs on 6 hits, 5 walks, and struck out 2. So still a pretty good day for the pitching staffs. We'll see if the offense can get going here in this doubleheader today. First game, of course, will be 7 unless we go extras, and then the second game would be the 7. If the first one goes the regulation distance, then the second game will be a 9-inning game, of course. And so looking forward to this one here this afternoon as the Fort Scott Greyhounds get ready to take on the Cowley Tigers. Let's get your starting lineup here. See how quickly I can get through these before the national anthem. For Cowley, as of course they are the road team today, Cade Baldridge will be batting first, hitting second. The shortstop, Jaden McNeely, bats second in the order for Cowley. Dane Harvey, he is the designated hitter today. He'll bat third. Cleaning things up will be third baseman Keaton Campbell. The right fielder, Alex Conover, will hit fifth. Hitting sixth is Seth Dandridge. He's in center field today for Cowley. First baseman Dawson Williams hits seventh. Cole Martin is the catcher. He'll bat eighth, and then Ian Lutz will be batting in the ninth spot. He's in left field today, and Luke Singleton will be the pitcher for Cowley here in Game 1. So again, for the Tigers, they will have Baldridge at second, McNeely at short, Harvey as the DH, Campbell at third, Conover in center, and then Dawson Williams at first, Cole Martin behind the plate, Ian Lutz as Lucy adds the left fielder, and then Singleton on the mound. It's time for the national anthem.
You see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, gold banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you.
All right, so for the Fort Scott Greyhounds today, we'll run through their lineup as well here. Cord Dobrinsky will be leading things off as the designated hitter. Mike Polubinski, we just mentioned him, had a good day offensively, really one of the only good days offensively for the Greyhounds back on Thursday. He's in right field today, batting second. Hitting third will be Jarrett Nelson. He's the first baseman. Ty Gillespie will be cleaning things up behind the plate once again for the Greyhounds. Joey Little bats fifth, plays left. Luke Stout is in at third base today. He'll bat sixth. Hitting seventh is Aiden Slott. He is in center field today for the Greyhounds. Second baseman Tristan Shigematsu is batting eighth. And then Owen Rush hits in the 9th spot. He'll be the shortstop for the Greyhounds, with J.T. Adams starting on the mound here in Game 1 today. So again, for the Greyhounds, it's Cord Dobrinsky, the DH, Mike Polubinski in right, Jarrett Nelson at first, Ty Gillespie behind the plate, Joey Little in left, Luke Stout at third, Aiden Slott in center, Shigematsu is at second, and Owen Rush at short, with J.T. Adams on the mound for Fort Scott. The Greyhounds interplay at 35-11 overall. You see that on your score or on your screen there. Hopefully you're seeing that on your screen. So 35-11 overall, 15-7 in the Jayhawk Conference. Cowley 32-13 overall, 20-2 in the league. And of course, as we mentioned earlier, Cowley won both games on Thursday in Arc City. First pitch is a little bit low. And low again, 2-0 now the count. That one's in there for a strike from JT. Adams, so far this season, 10 appearances. All of them starts. He's 5-0 on the season. That's the most wins for any starting pitcher for the Greyhounds so far this season. Now 3-1 on the count on the batter. He's at 39 and a third innings pitched. This one's fouled out of play. Count will be 3-2 now. He's given up 44 hits, 37 runs. Only 32 of them have been earned. He's walked 25 and struck out 37. So JT trying to get things going here today for the Greyhounds on the mound. That one's rocked into right field. It's going to get down, or right center. It's going to get down for a base hit, rounding first, heading for second. And in there with a double is the leadoff man, Cade Baldridge. So now with a runner on second base, Jaden McNeely will step in. McNeely so far this season hitting .396. He scored 44 runs. He has 3 homers, 34 RBIs. Takes a ball there. Four doubles, 2 triples, 18 walks, 13 strikeouts. Also has 12 stolen bases if he gets on base. He's tied for the most for Cowley this season. He's got a 2-0 count on him here from JT. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. It's away from the catcher and on down to third. On the pass ball will be Baldridge. Stretching the 2-1 pitch. This one's flied out towards center field. That should score the runner. Nice catch out there in center by Slott. The throw in is not in time, and Cowley takes the early 1-0 lead. First pitch to the DH is in there for a strike. This one is hammered out towards right field. It's going to hit off the old scoreboard and be a home run. That is Dane Harvey and his 9th home run on the season. RBI's 36 as well. So it's 2-0 now in favor of the Cowley Tigers. Oh, and 2 the count. There's a swing and a miss. Or excuse me, foul ball on Keaton Campbell, third baseman today. Campbell coming in with a .342 average, 8 home runs, 54 RBIs. Pitches off the outside corner. Ball 1. Now 2-2 the count. Well, right back to us. And now 3-2 the count. Right back to the screen. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's a line drive down the left field line. That's going to get down for a base hit. Nice job by the left fielder for the Greyhounds to get that in quickly. Joey Little got to it and got it in quick. So now Alex Conover will step in. 2 runs already home here for the Tigers in the top of the first. First pitch misses here. Conover hitting .353 on the season so far. 11 home runs, 45 RBIs. Here's the pitch. That one missed the corner just a little bit, 2-0. Three and 0 now the count. And it'll be a 4-pitch walk. First pitch to the next batter, Seth Dandridge, is in there for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. That one's outside. So 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second. That one, it hit him. So the next hitter will be Dawson Williams. He is the first baseman today. Now for Cowley here in the top of the first inning. Here's the pitch from JT. Crossed up his catcher in there for a strike. Looked like Ty thought that ball was going to be down. Ended up being a fastball right down the middle. Here's the 0-1. That one catches the inside corner, strike two. No balls and 2 strikes now. Oh-2 on the way. This is fouled off. Next pitch will be the 31st for JT Adams here in this first inning. Here's the 0-2. This one's up. Going back is Shigematsu. They're going to call infield fly. And that's out number 2. The runners do not advance. So now bases loaded with 2 outs here. First pitch to Cole Martin misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's hammered into right field. That's going to get down for a hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the second. The throw is in. It's not going to be in time. And 2 more runs cross the plate for Cowley. On the 2 RBI single from Cole Martin. First pitch now to Ian Lucy. Now 2-0. Close play at first. Runner called safe. That one's hit into center field. Going back on it is Slot. He'll make the play, and that will retire Cowley here in the top of the first. But in 1 inning, or half an inning, they get more runs than they had in either game back on Thursday. They get 4 runs here in the top of the first inning and lead it 4-0 over the Greyhounds. So at the end of half an inning, or in the top of the first for Cowley, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2. And at the end of half an inning, it is Cowley 4 and Greyhounds coming up. This is Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV. So starting this game on the mound for Cowley is Luke Singleton. Singleton so far this season, this is his 10th start. He's got a 4-1 record, a 5.54 ERA in 39 innings. He's given up 45 hits, 24 runs, all of them earned. He's walked 14 and struck out 27. He'll face Cord Dobrinsky leading things off for the Greyhounds. Cord so far this season hitting .329. He's got 13 home runs. That is second on the team in that category. Abbreviated windup, and the delivery from the left-hander is in there for a strike. So 13 homers, 26 RBIs for Cord on the season for the Greyhounds. That one misses, ball one. This one is hit out towards left field. Coming in is Lucy, and it's actually going to be called off by the center fielder, Seth Dandridge. He'll make the play. So Mike Polubinski steps up now, and he will swing at the first pitch and hit it foul. Mike so far this season for the Greyhounds hitting .342, 6 home runs, 28 RBI. Oh, one pitch on the way. There's a little good eye again as that pitch is high and away. 2 balls and 1 strike now. To the Greyhound right fielder. 2-1 on the way. It's in there for a strike. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the first inning, already 4-0 Cowley. Here's the pitch. This one's fouled back and out of play over our heads towards the parking lot. Count remains 2-2.
Get it to the next. Here we go.
2-2 pitch on the way. Swung and missed. Tough luck there for Polubinski. 2 outs now. Jarrett Nelson comes up. He is leading the Greyhounds in several categories offensively. .376 is his batting average. That's one of them. He's got 20 home runs, 60 RBIs. Those both lead the club. He's also walked 35 times. That's going to get it through the left side for a base hit. Jarrett Nelson has the first hit for the Greyhounds. And now Ty Goluski, the catcher, will step up with 1 on and 2 out. Lefty-lefty matchup here. First pitch is swung through and missed by Goluski. Ty this season hitting .328, 4 home runs, 32 RBIs. Those 32 RBIs, third on the team in that category. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung and missed. Looked like a breaking ball down and away. Singleton ready. Checks the runner. Not a big lead over there at first by Nelson. It's ripped into center field. Got all the way to the wall, but caught there by Dandridge. So tough luck out for the Greyhounds as they leave a runner and get a hit, but can't move that runner from first. So we'll head to the second inning in just a few moments. Still 4-0 Cowley over the Greyhounds here at Lions Field. Thanks for joining us. Greyhound Baseball here on Duckbait TV. Yeah. Well, not now. I know. It's good. A little bit too far. So as we head to the second inning, things are going to look at the plate a little very similar to the way they did in the top of the first, as it's going to be Cade Baldridge, the leadoff batter in the order, leading off the second inning just like he did the first, and he's going to reach base again. He had a double to right center field to lead off the game. Now he gets hit by a pitch. So that'll bring Jaden McNeely back to the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Check throw to first is not in time. First pitch, this is about in there for a strike. Checks the runner again over there at first. Baldridge has 5 stolen bases so far this season, so trying to make him stay close. Foul ball here. Baldridge had a sacrifice fly his first time. McNeely had a sacrifice fly his first time. Baldridge had a double and then advanced to third on a wild pitch. And then scored the first run of the game on McNeely's sacrifice fly. This one roped into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Another good job by Joey Little to get it in quickly, so that'll hold the runners. And now Dane Harvey, who homered his first time. JT's had a rough first couple innings so far. Here's the first pitch to Harvey, and that's in there for a strike. Harvey looks like a power guy. 6'5", 265. From Warfordsburg, Pennsylvania. That pitch misses, 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Just did miss the inside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. And now 3-1. And that's roped to right field, and that's gone again. There is a little bit of a breeze pushing towards right field right now, but that ball did not need any wind to help it. As Rex Hudler would say, it was not walking. First pitch to Keaton Campbell is in there for a strike. He singled down the left field line his first time. One ball and 1 strike now. The wind and the 1-1 pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Still nobody out in the top of the second. It's already 7-0 Cowley Tigers. This one's fouled out of play. And now 2-2. As I mentioned, there's not a lot of breeze. It's starting to kick up just a little bit here at Lions Field. Still pushing out towards right field. That one's fouled off as well. Again, not a whole lot. Grounder towards third. Nice pick, throw across the diamond low, but in time. Great job by Luke Stout to get them out there, and that's out number 1. So now Alex Conover will step in. He walked his first time. One-0 pitch on the way. This is fouled off left side. Two balls and 1 strike now. The wide and the 2-1. A little bit high and outside. Breaking ball that didn't break quite enough. – 3-1 on the way. And a little low. Seth Dandridge will be the next one up. He was hit by a pitch his first time. See if JT can get things going out of the stretch here. First pitch is a little low.
Find that diamond, hit it. Let's go, 2-5.
1-0. That's low again. It's been a bit of a tight zone so far today. 2-0. That's low. Next pitch will be JT's 61st. Luke Singleton got through the bottom of the first inning with just 13. So JT laboring just a little bit. We'll see if he can. There's one in there for a strike. 3-1. JT checks the runner. And the 3-1 pitch is a little bit low again. First pitch is in there for a strike to Dawson Williams. Williams 0 for 1. He flew out his first time. This one's off the fist towards third. Nice catch. They'll throw it to second, but the runner is back safely. So now Cole Martin, who's 1 for 1. He singled to right field his first time. We got time called at the plate. Two outs. Here in the top of the second inning. First pitch is just outside. Ball 1-0. Cowley so far 4 runs in the first, 3 more here in the second. They lead at 7-0. But 2 outs and 2 on here in the inning for JT Adams, and he delivers a strike there. So 1-1 now the count. And now 2-1. 2-1 pitch to Martin is grounded towards the right side. Shigematsu gets over there, knocks it down. Throw to first is in time. What a play defensively by Tristan Shigematsu, and that is out number 3. So 3 runs do cross the plate, but Fort Scott able to get out of it. And that will retire the Tigers here in the inning. 3 runs cross the plate on 2 hits, no errors. They do leave 2. And after 1.5, it is 7-0 in favor of Cowley. This is Fort Scott Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV. So for the Greyhounds, leading off the second inning here, Joey Little will do the honors. Fort Scott just needs to focus on getting some good at-bats here. Already down 7-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning here. First pitch on the way. May have been foul tip, but it's a strike. Nothing in one. Oh, one pitch on the way. That one's low to even the count. Joey so far this season hitting .351 and is third on the team in batting average. 10 home runs, is also third on the team, and 42 RBIs, second on the team in that category as he fouls one off at the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Joey also this season has scored 38 runs. He's got 8 doubles, 2 triples. That's second on the team. In triples, also has 13 stolen bases, which is second on the team. Here's the 1-2. That one's low and away. Good eye here from the Greyhound left fielder. Also plays pretty good left field defensively for the Greyhounds. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner. And that fills the count. Fort Scott needs to see some pitches here. This upcoming will be the 19th pitch delivered by Singleton. Here is the payoff pitch. Swung through and missed. So it'll be a strikeout. But JT Adams has already thrown 69 so far today. Luke Stout will get the opportunity at the plate now. First pitch delivered is outside. And now fouled at the plate. One pitch on the way. And that one's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. On Luke Stout, coming in hitting .328, 3 home runs, 23 RBIs. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And swing and a miss. Now Aiden Slott will step up. Grounder towards short on the first pitch. McNeely's got it over to first, and that'll retire the Greyhounds quickly here in the bottom of the second inning. So as we head to the third inning, is kicking up a little bit more, and now it's kind of blowing more towards center field out there, it looks like, according to the flags. Line drive to first off the glove, and then Shigematsu couldn't pick it cleanly. That was right towards Jarrett Nelson. He had to jump for it. Got his glove on it, slowed it down, but couldn't quite come away with the catch. And check, throw to first, and it's going to get away. Almost looked like Jarrett wasn't quite ready to receive that one. This one's bunted out in front of the plate. Throw to third is in time. Nice job by JT to come down and get that one. You get the force at third. One's in there for a strike. Now fouled off outside of third. Now 1-2. And another foul ball here. Dane Harvey, who's had 2 home runs that I'd say they probably both would still be flying at this point. One of them did hit the old scoreboard in right field, so it had some it had an obstruction. But the other one may have cleared the trees. It was crushed over the right field fence. This one's hit out towards left field. Going back to the wall and making the play is Joey Little. The runners were not anticipating that being an out, so they were halfway and have to retreat. So nobody advances. Now Keaton Campbell hitting again, takes the first pitch inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little bit low, 2-1. Campbell so far has singled and grounded out in the game. Check on the runner at second, and he's back safely. 7-0 is your score. Cowley County with the lead here. Cowley Tigers from Ark City. One of the traditional powers here in the Jayhawk Conference on the baseball diamond, and they're back at it again this year, 20-2 in the Jayhawk League. After 2 wins on Thursday over the Greyhounds in Ark City. This one's hit down the right field line, and it's going to hang up there and be caught for an out. So Fort Scott gets through the third with no damage to the scoreboard. It's still 7-0 in favor of Cowley. We'll head to the bottom of the third in just a moment. This is Fort Scott Greyhounds baseball on Duckbait TV. Right there.
I was just trying to check the battery.
Mm.
Looks like it's at 2 bars, but not down to red 1.
So leading off the bottom of the third for the Greyhounds is Maka Shikamatsu, second baseman. First pitch to Shigematsu is hit out towards shallow left field, and it's going to be caught out there by the shortstop, McNeely. So now Owen Rush bats for the first time today, takes a strike. Rush so far this season, a .324 with 1 home run, 23 RBIs. Does have 21 walks and 29 strikeouts so far this season. Now facing a 2-1 count. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Slow wind up and delivery. Fouled back to the screen. Pitch on the way. That one's low. Nice eye there from Owen. Trying to get the lineup card turned over for the first time for the Greyhounds here. Cowley's already been through the lineup twice, and nearly a third time is That one's a walk. So base runner with one out now for the Greyhounds.
Be patient. Here we go.
Sit back, let it be there.
This brings Cord Dobrinsky back to the plate. He flied out to left center his first time. Singleton checks the runner, delivers. Just off the outside corner, 1-0. And now a check of the runner at first. Greyhounds today in their home whites with the pinstripes. Very classic look. Cowley today in their black tops with the gray pants. Black hats with the orange bills. Looking a little bit like the team playing the Royals in Kansas City this week, the Baltimore Orioles. 1-1 to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's popped up and going to get out of play right side. One and two the count. On the Greyhounds DH here for game one. Singleton checks the runner, delivers, and it's low, but it's swung and missed.
Go, Mike. Find the barrel, kid.
Let's go, Mike. Face it. Face it.
So now 2 outs with a runner on first, and Mike Polubinski steps back up. He struck out swinging his first time, back in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch to him here. This is grounded right back to the pitcher. He stuck his glove out there, and look what I found. And he'll run it over to first and get the out to retire the Greyhounds here in the bottom of the third. So for the Greyhounds in the bottom of the third, no runs, no hits, no errors. One runner was left on base. We'll go to the fourth in just a few moments. Still 7-0 in favor of Cowley
Let's go, Hounds.
here at Lions Stadium. This is Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV. The Greyhounds will start the fourth inning defensively with a new pitcher. Zach Nelson is going to be on the mound, the 5'10 left-hander from Houston, Texas. Will head out there for the 12th time this season. He's got a 0-1 record, used exclusively so far out of the bullpen. He's got a 10.13 ERA and 13 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 17 hits, 15 runs, all of them earned. He's walked 15, struck out 12, and he'll look to do some work here this afternoon in game one of this doubleheader with Cowley leading 7-0 as we start the fourth inning.
Now pitching, number 1,
They will have Alex Conover, Seth Dandridge, and Dawson Williams all due up here in the 4th inning. Conover still looking for his first official at bat. He's been on base twice with a walk each time. First pitch to him here is in there for a strike. Lefty-lefty matchup here to lead off the 4th inning. Zach has the sign, delivers low. One pitch. May have crossed up the catcher again. 2-1 the count. Sounding like the ball maybe hit the mask or shin guard. Grounder right side, picked up by Shigematsu, over to first in time. And that's out number 1.
Right here. He wants one.
So 1-0 the count. On the batter, Dandridge, also still looking for his first official at bat here today, but he's been on twice. Now 1-1 the count. And now 1-2. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Called, third strike. Nice pitch. And now Dawson Williams will step up. He's 0 for 2. He's had a couple of flyouts in this game. First pitch in there for a strike. And now 1-2. Some gas there from Zach Nelson. 0-2 on the way. Line drive. Oh, Maga got his glove to it, but couldn't slow it down and keep it on the infield. So it'll be a base hit for Dawson Williams. Now Cole Martin will step up to the plate. First, Martin so far 1 for 2 today. Singled his first at bat. That pitch is low. Now 2-2. Martin singled back in the first. This one's popped up foul and out of play. Heads up to the truck moving on the little gravel road behind us here. I think it was in the clear. Anyway, singled in the first and then grounded out to second in the second. And that ended the second inning. Another ground out towards Maka. He's going to go the short way to second and get the force out, and that will retire Cowley here in the inning. So not a 1-2-3 inning, but a fairly quick inning for the Greyhounds. Defensively. And that'll take us to the bottom of the fourth. Still 7-0 Tigers over the Greyhounds. This is Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV.
Barrel, get it to the next. Here we go.
Bottom of the fourth. Jarrett Nelson stepping in to lead things off for the Greyhounds. First pitch is hit towards third. It'll be picked by the third baseman. A nice, easy play over to first base. So now Ty Galuski steps in with
Budget barrel, 4.
one out. And now 2-0 the count on the Greyhound catcher. Foul ball into the screen. 2-1. Ty so far today is 0 for 1. He flew out his first time. Flew out to center field. That ended the first inning. There with one out in the bottom of the fourth. Good eye there from Ty as he takes a pitch low. 3-1 now. Ty is actually tied for second on the team in walks with 23, and he's going to now take second place all by himself with his 24th walk.
Come on, Joey, make sure it's there.
And now Joey Little back up to the plate. Little struck out his first time and now have a meeting, and the head coach for Cowley, Dan Burrows, went over to the umpire first. A lot of times, not always, but a lot of times when that happens, it's to check possible injury. Maybe they saw something tweak or something like that, but looks like Singleton is okay. First pitch of the at-bat is outside. Again, Joey struck out his first time.
Find your barrel, Joey.
Looking to get some momentum going here in this inning for the Greyhounds. That one hit him. That'll work. It's painful, but it'll work. So runners on first and second now for Luke Stout. First pitch to Stout in this at bat, misses the zone. Like a breaking ball that broke a little too far that time for Singleton. 1 ball and no strikes. Runners on first and second, bottom of the fourth. That one's poked down the right field line, foul.
Try to strike here, kid.
Checks the runners, the 1-1. Almost looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit, too far high and inside. Singleton kind of slapped his hand on his leg there, as if to say that one slipped out of my hand a little bit. 2-1. That one's in there for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes. And a foul tip at the plate, so Luke will stay alive here.
Go to work and get yours. Here we go.
Singleton checks the runners and delivers the 2-2. This one's hit out towards left field. Luce is there, and he's going to make the catch. Runners have to hold.
Find your barrel, Aiden.
And now Aiden Slot steps in. He's also 0 for 1 today so far with a ground out. First pitch to Aiden. That one's hammered into center field. Will it get down? It will. It's going to be cut off before it got to the wall, but everybody moves up 2 bases for the Greyhounds, and a run scores to get them on the scoreboard here. Double by Aiden Slot. And now Maka Shikamatsu steps in, and now it looks like may have a change on the mound for Cowley, and it's going to be that way. We'll tell you about it in just a moment. So new pitcher for Cowley is Cade Perkins. Another left-hander, 6'2", 195 lefty out of Manhattan, Kansas. This ball is fouled back to the screen. Grounder to first. And that will retire the Greyhounds. But Fort Scott does get a run. And we'll head to the fifth in just a few moments. This is Fort Scott Greyhounds baseball on Duckbait TV. So we start at the top of the fifth. Fort Scott did get a run there in the bottom of the fourth. And are on the board, trailing 7-1 now. First pitch. It is a little bit low. That one's taken for a strike. And now strike two. One ball and two strikes. Here is the 1-2 pitch. That one's a little low again. That'll even the count. This is 1 for 2 so far today. Here's a ground ball right side, picked by the first baseman. Throw to the pitcher covering, not quite in time. Pretty close over there at first, but not quite in time, and it's going to be an infield single. The ninth hit in this game so far for Cowley. First pitch is high. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 7 runners left on base for the Tigers. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 4 runners left on base for the Fort Scott Greyhounds. They check the runner at first. He's back safely. Here's the 1-0 pitch right back to us into the screen. 1 ball and 1 strike. One pitch on the way. That one a little low. Baldridge hitting for the 4th time today. Grounder to third. They'll go for the regular play at first as that ball was bobbled just a hair by Luke Stout at third. It was hit right on the button. So the runner loose does go to second on the play. And the double play is now not in order. Now Jaden McNeely steps in. He's got a sacrifice fly so far. A single. And reached on a fielder's choice. There's the ball low and gets away from the catcher. 2-0. You count on McNeely, who is 1 for 2 so far today with that sacrifice fly in the first. 2-0 pitch on the way. This one's hit out towards right field. Going back on it is Polubinski. He's got it. And runner tags. He'll move to third. Here comes the throw. A little bit closer than I thought it was going to be. But Ian is safe at third. And now with 2 outs, and a runner on third, it is the big guy, Dane Harvey. And he's had a big day so far. 2 home runs in his first 2 at bats, both of them over the right field wall. Homers number 9 and 10 for him on the season. Interestingly enough, Alex Conover leading the team in home runs coming into today with 11.
Go win it, Juan. Go win it.
Come on, Blue. Those are right across the plate.
2 balls and 1 strike. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Low again, 3-1. Here is the 3-1 pitch. Grounded out towards short. And he bobbles it. Throw to first. Still in time to get the runner. Nice job to stay with it. Owen Rush. That ball skipped up on him in his glove. He had to hesitate for a moment. Got the ball regathered, though. And made the play at first to retire Cowley here in the 5th. So for the Tigers here in the top of the 5th, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 runner left. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th in just a moment. Still 7-1 Cowley over Fort Scott. This is Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV.
Let's go, O. Start us off, buddy.
Start. Find the barrel, kid.
Go, Owen.
Go down just a hair. Oh, the other way. Up. There you go. There you go. There you go. So Owen Rush leads off the bottom of the 5th for the Greyhounds. First pitch in there for a strike from Cade Perkins. A shortened bunt. Pulls the bat back. And takes a ball. 1-1. Rush walked his first time. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 1-2. This game's scheduled to go 7. And the second game scheduled to go 9. Here's the 1-2. That one misses off the inside corner. Cade Perkins thought it was strike 3. Here's the 2-2. That one is strike 3. So 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 5th for Cord Dobrinsky, who is 0 for 2. He's flied out and struck out so far today. First pitch is low. 1-0. That one's in there for a strike. That one misses outside. Fans not happy with the umpiring here so far this afternoon. 2-1 pitch. This one's hammered out towards left field. That one is deep. That one is gone. Ring the bell, Cord Dobrinsky. First dinger of the day for the Greyhounds, and they get another run back. It's now 7-2. First pitch now to Mike Polubinski is in there for a strike. It was Cord's 14th home run of the season. Second on the Greyhounds in that category. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's outside. So 2-1. Excuse me, 2-1 now. The count to Polubinski. He's struck out and grounded out so far today, 0 for 2. Pitcher Perkins checks the sign, now delivers, and that one's hit out towards right field. And that'll be caught by the right fielder, Alex Conover. So now with 2 outs, Jarrett Nelson steps back up. He's 1 for 2 so far today. one misses 1-0. Perkins has the sign and delivers low again. 2-0 now. That one's in there. Strike one. 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning. Greyhounds trail 7-2. Like a high fastball he couldn't lay off of. 2 strikes now, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Jarrett Nelson. He is the leader in most offensive categories for the Greyhounds. Home runs, RBIs, batting average. Here's the 2-2. Looked like an off-speed pitch or a breaking ball rather, that broke around and caught the zone. Jarrett not happy with the call there, but had some wicked break on it. So that'll retire the Greyhounds here in the 5th inning, but they get another one and cut that lead back to 5. It's now 7-2 Cowley as we head to the 6th. This is Fort Scott Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV.
Looks like there's still 2 white bars. If you lose picture, you can tell me.
Okay. Welcome back into Lions Field as we are heading to the 6th inning now. It'll be Keaton Campbell to lead things off for the Tigers. First pitch to him is a little bit low. Campbell so far today 1 for 3. He's singled, grounded out, and flown out in this game so far. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. This one's hit out towards right field. Going back on it. Going back. And it's going to be up against the wall there. Polubinski will get it in, but it'll be a double for Keaton Campbell. So now Alex Conover steps in. He is 0 for 1, but he's walked twice. Nelson ready, now delivers. Pitch is a little low. So 1-0. Runner on second. Zach Nelson's done a pretty good job on the mound here since he's come in. Ground ball right past Nelson, and that'll get into center field. Campbell will hold at third, so runners on the corners now with nobody out. And now Seth Dandridge will step up. First pitch is in there for a strike. Dandridge so far is 0 for 1, but he's been on base a couple of times as well. He's walked and was hit by a pitch. Oh, 1 delivery, grounded towards short. Pick there, throw to second for 1, back to first. Not quite in time, so the run does score from third. A nice job defensively for the Greyhounds as they'll get 1 out on the play. So 1-1 the count. And a ball grounded foul. Dawson Williams. Dawson Williams 1 for 3 so far today. Check the runner. He's going. Pitch is high. Throw down to third. It is in time. And the tag is as well. Nice job by Ty Galuski. Looking like Salvi Perez on that one. So now 2 outs. So 2 outs. And now 3. As that'll be a foul tip. Foul tip strikeout. So that ends the inning here for Cowley as they lead it now 8-2. Go a little. Yeah, right there. So Ty Galuski will lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Greyhounds. He is 0 for 1, but did walk in this game. Lefty-lefty matchup. Cade Perkins still on the mound for the Tigers delivers his 20th pitch, and that's high for ball one. That one's in there for a strike. That one's hit down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. And it's actually chased down for an out. The left fielder, Ian Luce, went into foul ground to make the catch. And that'll be out number 1. So now Joey Little back up there. Little 0 for 1 so far today. First pitch is in there for a strike. A 0-1 pitch on the way to Little. Breaking ball that stayed a bit too high. 1-1. One pitch. It's just fouled back into the screen. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Little is struck out and was hit by a pitch in his 2 plate appearances so far today. Bottom of the 6th inning, 8-2. Cowley with the lead. That one is too low to Little. Evens the count at 2-2. The Tigers got 4 runs in the first, 3 more in the second. Here's a swing and a miss and a strikeout of Little for the second out in the inning. And now Luke Stout will step up. Cowley got 4 runs in the first, 3 more in the second. But then settled down from there. Fort Scott made a pitching change. Two pitch. Misses the strike zone. Ball grounded foul. Count remains 1-2. And now 2-2. This one's hit out towards center field. Coming over and making the play is the center fielder Seth Dandridge, and that'll retire the Greyhounds here in the 6th inning. So for the Greyhounds in the 6th, no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the 7th in just a moment. We've got a new pitcher to tell you about as well for the Greyhounds. We'll tell you about that in just a moment here. This is Greyhound Baseball on Duckbait TV. So the new pitcher for the Greyhounds will be Eric Tapia. Eric, a 6'1", 175-pound right-hander from a sophomore from Kansas City, Kansas. Eric so far has appeared, this will be his 11th appearance. All but 2 of them have been out of the bullpen. He's 0 for 1, 14.59 ERA, and 12 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 19 hits, 21 runs, only 20 of them earned, 14 walks, 11 strikeouts. And he'll get the 8, 9, and 1 batters. In the order for Cowley here in the top of the 7th inning. Again, this is scheduled to be the final inning of Game 1. We'll play a 9-inning game in Game 2 unless the Greyhounds can come back and tie it at least and force extra innings in the bottom of the inning. One and 0 the count on Cole Martin. He is 1 for 3 in Game 1 here. It's now 2-0. And now 3-0. That one is high. .30 pitch on the way, and that is ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. Puts a runner on first. First pitch from Eric there is a little bit low. And now high, so 6 pitches out of the strike zone to start this appearance for Eric Tapia. And now 3-0. Eric's got to find the strike zone here. Checking his sign, and now another pitch outside. So 2 4-pitch walks to start the inning here. And the Greyhounds coach John Hill is going to go out to the mound and have a chat with his sophomore right-hander. Goes back to the top of the order with Cade Baldridge. We'll have Game 2 for you here as well on Duckbait TV, so stay tuned for that. In between games, we will stop the broadcast here for Game 1 and then restart it when Game 2 is ready. So make sure give us a few minutes and then about 15 or so, and then refresh your device, whatever you're watching us on. Thanks for joining us. As well here on Duckbait TV. It is a privilege to get to do this, and very excited to be here at Lions Stadium today. Bring you more Greyhound baseball. Hopefully we've got a turnaround in the cards for the Greyhounds today. That first pitch is in there for a strike. To Baldridge, he is 1 for 2. But he's been on base 3 times. He's doubled, hit by a pitch, and also walked in this game. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike, 0-2. Hopefully the quick meeting there for Coach Hill did the trick. That pitch is a little low. Trying to get him fishing with 2 strikes. Didn't work. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. top of the 7th. This should be the final, or say should be, but it's scheduled to be the final inning of game 1. Here's the pitch. And that one does miss just high. Strike zone has appeared to dance around just a little bit today, but Fort Scott got down early. Cowley scored 4 in the first and 3 more in the second, and it's been all Tigers since then. The Greyhounds were able to put a couple of runs together. One in the 4th, another in the 5th. Cowley scored again in the top of the 6th and now lead at 8-2. Still 2-2 after another foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch on the way. That one, did it hit the batter? It did. So now the bases are loaded with nobody out. And Jaden McNeely will step up. First pitch to McNeely is low. He's 1 for 3 so far today. One-0 pitch from Tapia. That one's high. Two-0 pitch. That one also misses. Three balls and no strikes. Here is the 3-0 pitch. That one's high and tight, and that'll walk in a run. Now Dane Harvey up there. He's already had 2 home runs today. Swings and misses on the first pitch. And swings and misses again. He sees those RBIs out there, and he sure would love to get a little bit more for his team here. That pitch is outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bases loaded for the Cowley Tigers here in the top of the 7th. It's already 9-2 in favor of the Tigers. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung through and missed. Well, that'll get a strikeout. Hopefully that'll get Eric going a little bit there on the mound. Now Keaton Campbell steps back up. He is 2 for 4 so far today. That pitch is outside, ball 1. That one catches the zone. Now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, grounded out to third. Can they turn two? Oh, they're just going to go to first for the easy one. And that's out number one. Run does score. Or excuse me, out number two. Run does score. That'll make it 10-2. Alex Conover. So far, 1 for 2. There's a couple of walks as well in this game. Takes the first pitch strike. And now ball one. One's called a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two. That one's outside. Two and two. Swung on and missed. So that will end the top half of the inning. Two more runs do score for the Tigers. They now lead it 10-2 over the Fort Scott Greyhounds. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th in just a couple of moments. So we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Aiden Slott leading things off for the Greyhounds. First pitch to him. Breaking ball that catches the outside corner. Slott so far today 1 for 2 at the plate. Grounder to third. High hop. Throw to first is in time. So tough luck start to the inning for the Greyhounds. We got a pinch hitter now for the Greyhounds. Looks like Nick Jones, a 6'4", 215-pound sophomore from South Lake, Texas. Going to ground it to third, and he's going to make it. Well, here's the throw. Safe. There was a bobble at third by Keaton Campbell. And now a hit by pitch. His cord was hit on the first pitch there. So Jones down to second. Runners on first and second. And now Mike Polubinski up there. Mike in this first game 0 for 3. First pitch is outside. This one's popped up on the infield, and the pitcher will take it. And that will retire the Greyhounds in the inning and the contest here. So Greyhounds lose the first game here today. 10-2 is your final score. Fort Scott had Cord Dobrinsky. Was 1 for 3. Jared Nelson also 1 for 3 today. Aiden Slott 1 for 3. But again, not a whole lot going for the Greyhounds offensively. It's a third game in a row against Cowley. As again, he lost both games of the doubleheader on Thursday in Arc City. First game, Cowley won 3-2 in 10 innings. Second game, Cowley won 2-1 in 7. So Fort Scott, tough luck there on this one this afternoon. JT Adams was a starting pitcher here in game 1. He really struggled. Went 3 innings. Gave up 7 runs. Seven hits. And walked 4. Zach Nelson had a little bit better luck on the mound as he also threw 3 innings for the Greyhounds, allowed 1 run. Four hits, didn't walk anybody. He struck out 2. And Eric Tappy, a tough 7th to close it out, but got the outs he needed to get through it. Your totals today for Cowley: 10 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, 10 runners left on base. Fort Scott, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 6 runners left on base. Got 2 hours exactly here. On the clock as far as how the game went. Luke Singleton gets the win for Cowley. He improves to 5-1. JT gets the loss for the Greyhounds. He falls to 5-1. Fort Scott drops to 35-12 overall, 15-8 in the Jayhawk Conference. The Cowley Tigers improved to 33-13 overall and 21-2 in the league. So with that, we will take a break and come back with Game 2 in just a little bit. So we're going to stop the broadcast here. And then as soon as we're ready for Game 2, we'll get that started again. So about 15 minutes or so, we'll get things set up and started for Game 2. So at that point, refresh your devices. And we should be ready to go for our 9-inning Game 2. Thanks again for joining us here. Tough luck in the first game for the Greyhounds as they lose 10-2 to the Cowley Tigers. We'll see what they can do. Hopefully get a split coming up in Game 2 in just a little bit. Thanks for joining us here on Duckbait TV. And don't forget, we'll be back with Game 2 in just a few moments.